Hey folks, it's Rithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Raft, and you may notice that things look a little bit different. That is because I decided today, just for a little bit of something different, to pop into creative mode and see what we could do. So obviously the first thing I want to do is torment the shark, and apparently it makes no difference to him. You can't do anything at all to him, and he doesn't do anything at all. So, can I make a spear? I can. I could just instantly craft them, and we can do stuff with it like that. The other thing that I want to do was I want to make a... Let's make a few of those. Like that. And I want to make a bow. Like that. And we want to see if we can shoot the shark while we're under the water. But it doesn't appear that we can. Can I shoot the seagulls while I'm here? Go. Missed. And again. Okay, I don't want to have so much of a lead time on them. I'm not very good at this. Not very good at this at all. I'm either too far in front or... Yeah, I still need to be further in front. Let's try it like that. I don't know if that was... It's probably the most difficult thing to do, is to shoot birds in the air. I have exactly the same trouble when I'm playing Skyrim. If I'm trying to shoot hawks out of the sky, I can waste so many arrows, and then I realise that I've been doing it with my dragon bone arrows, and yeah, that's... I then realised that I've actually spent like 50 dragon bone arrows trying to shoot down a hawk for materials on it that I didn't even need. It's heartbreaking. It's genuinely heartbreaking. I hit him! I think I do actually have to get him twice in order to get him down, unless it just doesn't work in creative mode. Go on. Nope, I missed. I'm loving that we can keep shooting, and I'm not actually using the arrows up at all. Go on. We can do this! I definitely seen a red mark come out of him just now. I definitely did it just then. You know what? Let's forget about that. So, what I'd like to do is I want to build a bigger raft. So, first of all, we're going to build all the way out like this. And... yeah, that'll probably do. I think that's a good start. Ooh. It's going. Let's see if I can shoot him. He's disappearing under the water. It doesn't appear that you can shoot him while they're under the water. So for those of you who are asking, the answer is no. Apparently you cannot shoot him while he's under the water. Right. Let's ignore that then. And back up on here. Can I fly? Apparently flight is not an option, even though it should be. Obviously, we definitely would like to be able to fly. If I press and hold this, no, that's not an option either. We just have to keep clicking like this. Let's go out like that. There we go. I want a good base on this one. We're going to start out with a really good base. The one thing that we can't do, which I did find out in last episode actually, was I can't build like separate islands and not have them connected on the bottom. Because what I was kind of thinking is maybe I could build a tower up and then have a bridge across and then another tower up beside it and not have anything in between it. But no, you can't do that. You've actually got to have a piece in between on the ground. You've actually got to have foundation connecting. If the foundation doesn't connect, then the rest of it doesn't connect either. It's a little bit of a shame. I was a bit disappointed about that. So like here, if I was to go and I could chop some, I'm not actually going to do that now because I've already committed to building this. I could actually build, I could remove some of this. If we go to this one here, right here, if I remove that and then I come over here and remove some over this side as well, like this. If I do that, it stayed there. Right, I genuinely didn't expect it to stay here. I didn't think it would. But apparently it does. So I could, in theory, like build something back to it. If I went like this. Put some thatch roof on there. And then on that one. And then I've got it like that. That's kind of the sort of thing that I wanted to do, but apparently it wasn't going to let me do it last time. But now it is letting me do it. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what the whole situation with that is. But maybe it's just something that we can do in creative, but we can't do in normal mode or something like that. I'm not really sure. Anyway, that aside, I would still like to do some more of this game. And today, I'm just building out this platform. And then there was a few different things that I wanted to try and do before we finish this episode up. One in particular, one is very important to me that we get to actually try this. It's something that it means a lot to me if I'll be able to do it. I don't know if I can, but I'm definitely going to try. Go on, keep going, keep going, keep going. We're so close then to actually getting this right. Right, we'll build that one out there. So we don't need to worry about nets. I don't think we even move in creative. It doesn't look like we're moving anywhere. It looks like we're just kind of staying still, and there's no bits to gather or anything like that. It's literally just building what you want in the ground. Oh, does that mean... Oh, no, I can't, like, build a separate raft, but I wonder, if I was to come out like this, here, and then build a platform there, like that, and then take my hatchet... Well, it's there. It is actually counting as connected to the raft, though. It does seem to be counting as connected to the raft. Right, we have a base platform here. I've also got this little bit out here that we did, so I'll do this out here anyway. We'll go back out there like that. And nighttime is on its way. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build the thatched window. And I'm going to put one there. And then I'm going to put another one... Actually, I'm not sure where I want to put it. I think I want to put it there like that, so that I've got the two of them like that. And then I want to go into furniture, and I want to go... Oh, no, it's in here, isn't it? Beds, right, I want that one. I want the hammock. There we go. Come out of there, and hammock. Right. Oh! You don't even need the walls. The hammock is like this. It's kind of raised up a bit. Okay. I like that. I like that. Can I go through it? I can sort of go through it. Can't fall asleep during daytime. Daytime eventually passed. It took its sweet time about it, but it did eventually pass. So, next up, we're going to build over this side rather than anywhere else. And I'm going to go with a wooden pillar. I'm going to put a wooden pillar there. And I'm going to take a ladder, which I'm going to put there. Oh, I see. You can put it any way round. It doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to come up like this. And then I'm going to go with a... Let's just go with a pillar a minute. There. I'm going to put that one there. And up there. And another one up there. Right. So then I'm going to go with this one. And I'm going to do the wooden floor. So I'm going to do a wooden floor like this. I'm going to go round 4 of them. There. And there as well. The thing is, I don't think that the ladder actually goes up against anything. I think the problem with... Oh, no, it does. It goes on to the floor. So I put the floor up on there. I can't put another ladder on, but I can then switch over to making the floor, and I can put that there, and then another one will go up on top of it. And so it keeps going up higher and higher. And I would actually like to put a floor on each of these, so we can just keep going. Yeah, I don't even need to do that. Go back to... The ladder, like this. Oops. It's going to be the more difficult bit, is not falling off. And then I go like this. Do I put... Can I just put a floor on top of the ladder? I cannot put a floor on top of the ladder, so I have to have the post. So we go up here like this. And I put a post. And there. And there. And another one up there. And then I can go back to the wooden floor. And we may as well just keep going up like this for a minute. There. That's as high as we can go with that one. And then I can take a ladder. And I can put one... Oop. Wrong ladder. I want that ladder. There. Like that. And one there. And one there. And we can keep going up. Now, if I look that way, I end up wandering down. So you've got to be careful how you balance this. Because if you don't get the balance exactly right, it doesn't work very well. That one up. And there. Does it become stormy? Do we get a storm a bit later on? Apparently we don't. I don't see any storms yet. So then I can come back onto the ladder and I can like jump down and I can catch it. Kind of Minecraft style, that is. That's very reminiscent of Minecraft, that is. We'll take that one there. And we'll put this out here. And another one up there. Right. Something I wanted to talk to you about was some different games. I'm trying to think of what different games we can play. There are a number of different games that we can go for. There's one in particular that I would like to play instead of this one fairly soon. It's called Green Hell, and it's set in the Amazon rainforest. You are a survivor. You are trapped in the... You've become trapped for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason is. But you're trapped in the Amazon rainforest. And the whole idea is you have to survive. It seems like a very tough and unforgiving survival game. Now, I love the survival games. I really do. I've played a few different survival games now, and I really do enjoy survival games. And I'm starting to get more and more of you really like these survival games as well. This one, and we played Subnautica, and what else have we played? I'm not sure if we've played very many other survival games, but yeah, survival games are a lot of fun. I really do enjoy them. And this one does look spectacular, so I'd quite like to play it instead of this one for a bit. But it's not out yet. It's not going to come out for at least a month, I don't think. It's going to be a little while. They're still working on it. But once it does get here, I think it's going to be absolutely spectacular. It's going to be a lot of fun to play, and I would very much like to be able to play it. I want to be a part of it. I want that game to be a part of my life. So I'm going to be playing that probably instead of this game. But no, my question is really, how much longer do I play this game? I know I talked about this in the last episode, and I am talking about it again today. I am sort of repeating myself a little bit. But, you know, what do we play instead of this one for a little bit? And I'm going to be keeping in mind I'm going to play this other game, which is going to be here in, like, I think it's going to be about a month, but I'm not entirely sure. And then I've also got, if those of you who watch my farming videos, I started playing Farmer's Dynasty again, and quite frankly, I'm disappointed. There doesn't seem to be anything much in the way of updates, apart from one that's added in the hired help, but there doesn't seem to be anything else significant that has gone into the game, and so we were sort of essentially left with not a lot to do in that game. So I'm not going to be playing that one past this week. Oh! No! Don't fall off. Yeah, I'm not going to be playing that one past this week, and so I'm looking for something else to play instead of that. And I did say that I was going to be doing farming games, but there aren't really any farming games that are suitable at the moment. So I'm now extending my range beyond farming games for that one, and I'm not really sure what to go and try. So let's just put that platform up there. There we go. Right. And we'll build a bigger platform here, so we've got somewhere to look around. And quite frankly, this is a long way up. It's feeling, I'm feeling like a little bit queasy and stuff, but we can't see the seagulls, and we are sort of moving around, but you don't get much of a sense of movement here. And I've been told that all that really happens is it just starts to get laggier and laggier as you build higher, so I'm not going to worry too much more about that. I love that we can jump off without being hurt. There is our dive platform. We've now got a diving platform. And if you look at it from down here, that is really moving around a lot, isn't it? That is really dancing around. Let's go back up and see if it does actually have much of an impact. See, it's like I'm trying to climb up the ladder, and it does sort of seem like it's moving a bit. But once you start getting further up, it doesn't feel like it quite... There's a seagull up there. If I get close enough, can I shoot it? If we get all the way up there, can I shoot that seagull? Let's go up here and up a little bit more. There, right. We're on the platform now. Where's the seagull? It's gone over that way. There he is. I see him. Just. I don't see him at all. I don't see him. From up here, I'm not getting that sense of movement. I'm really not. We're so high. I mean, I'm getting it a little bit, but I'm not getting that much of a sense of movement compared to what I can see down there. And that is a little bit of a shame. So it doesn't look like we can do very much. Like, get that, like, I was wondering if you'd, like, end up feeling really, really seasick or something like that, but apparently you don't. What I would like to do, though, is I just want to go there and that one. And I just want to put those on that side so that when I climb up, I don't, like, accidentally walk straight off the other edge. Just make it a little bit easier for us. And we can come over here. Right. We'll wait until it stops raining before we try and deal with the seagull. Let's come down. And we just make it. Now, what else can we do? We can try and build some other stuff. And really, so we sort of want this one here. And I reckon to start with, we really want to do a bit of wooden wall. So if we start about here. Build that one along there. Right, it's just getting used to how the building works in this game. So we come over like this. And this bit on the lower deck, you don't really want much on the lower deck, do you? Because of the way that the ocean sort of comes riding all the way through it. I think that the lower deck is kind of just something that you want to sit off to the side. Maybe not even use at all. I mean, we will stick a door in here as we're doing it. So there. So we can use it if we want to. It'd be like some sort of storage thing. And then we can come over this way and I can put a staircase in here. Put that one in like that. So then we can come on up. And of course now I'm not able to make up the entire top level unless I put in some of these. And these are the expensive bits when you're playing in survival mode. So we've got one there. Right, so be one there, which I don't want. I do want one there. And, well, I suppose, really, we ought to put it there. But then this wall is too... I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. It doesn't matter if we destroy it. It matters not. There, remove the whole lot, and then we can come back out a little bit further. And I will take... Where's the wall? I'll take the wall. Here. Turn it round. Like that. So that one goes to there. And then it comes along this way. Like this. And it comes out that way. And it goes to there. Right. And then I will take a door. Like that. Which way round does this door go? The problem is you got to look down. If I look up. And then I... Oh, I can rotate it round like that. But no, I want it that way. There we go. Oh, you do have to open it. I keep thinking, because of the way that it looks when you build it, I keep thinking it's one of those that you just run through and you don't actually have to do anything else to it. But no, it's not one that you run through. It's one that you've got to physically open. So we do have to keep that in mind at all times. So we can build this one here. Now we can go right the way across, like this. There we go. All the way along like that, and out we go. So this is a good opportunity for us to experiment with what we can do using the thatch roof and the walls, because we can build a thatch roof like this. Okay, we know that we can take a thatch roof all the way out, and we've done that on our build, haven't we? We've taken that all the way out, and then we also reversed it back, and we used the flooring as well. We used the walls in order to make some floor. So we can bring it up to this point, and then we can get a wooden floor we can put in like this. But then we can't do anything else. And this is the bit that is frustrating for me, because I can't go out any further. All I can do is I can put more of the same going up, and that's not very useful. It's not very helpful. I mean, what about the raised floor? Does that do anything? I can't really build a raised floor. I don't want to do that. I mean, I suppose I could. What is that? That's halfway up. Raised floor is halfway up. I can put a raised floor on there. Is there anything that we could use this for? I genuinely don't know if there's anything that I could actually use that for that would be useful. I mean, you can use it like steps, and you can jump up from it. That is useful. I mean, I can also... There is one other option, I suppose. If we had a raised floor on here, if we were to put the thatched roof out like that, and then go up by 2 layers like that, and then we go in here, and we go to a raised floor, and we do that like that, it's quite laggy. And I think part of the reason it's quite laggy is because that is so high. That is insanely high up there. And then if we go back to this one and then we go for a thatch roof on here, I rotate that one round and I put that like that, I should then be able to do this. And I can put 2 of them out like that. So then I've got a double platform here, that I can build out from. And can we extend this out further? Can we use this same principle a bit more? If I go back into the thatch roof and rotate that one round, I can put one there, I can put one there, and I can even just put one there like that. I can do it like that, and then I can go up. But that kind of defeats the object. We've got then no floor here that we can use. How am I am actually extending that double what it was. So I don't need the raised floor to be able to make this work properly. I can remove that raised floor there. But that doesn't remove it all. That leaves the floor on this side. I mean, we can't actually get up onto that floor very well. Yes, we can. We can get onto the floor. We can climb up onto it like that. I can remove that bit. So now I've got this floor here, which technically I'm not even supposed to be able to have. That's interesting. Let's get some sleep, and then we can carry on with this one again in the morning, and we can take some more looks at it and see what we can do. Here we go. Beautiful night's sleep. And let's come back round here. Okay, so we've got a platform here that in theory shouldn't even exist, and because if you look at this and you go for building the wooden floor, I cannot build anything other than out that side. So if I was to build here, take the thatch roof off of the front of that one, like that, and we will go up higher still like that. And then I bring this one up here. Where are we going to go? We'll go with the wooden floor, like that. I can't put more wooden floor out there. I can do that, but I can't bring it back. But what I can do is if I go... I don't need to do that, no. But I can put this underneath, so I can put a thatch roof there, under there, like that, and then that one can go on up a little bit further. Then I can bring this one up, and I go along, and I put a wooden floor down. I can't go out to the side. There's no way for me to go out the side on it. I can't go any further than that. I've got 3 up there. I got a triple floor up there. So then I can come back, and now what I'm curious about is if I remove that, that one goes. What about if I remove this side? If I, like that one there, that one I can remove, but I don't think I can build it back again. Now that I've removed it, there is no option for me to build it back. I can build back on the other side, but I can't build this one back. So once it's gone, it's gone. But I can put it on there to start with. And then I could come up here, and I could try and do this again. Go through. And I'm going to destroy it all in a minute, but I'm not going to do it yet, because I want to just see how much I can actually build first. And I'll go out to here. I'm going to build that one up. And then I'm going to come down here. I'm going to build this one up as well. And then I can go like this, and I can build a wooden floor. And I can come out. And there I've got now 4 pieces of wooden floor that come all the way out. And if you come all the way back down to the bottom, and we look at it from the side, that is the sort of structure that we're going for. And it's all being supported on this. So we can eventually do it. We can get bigger and bigger and bigger. And we can have it hanging right out over the edge of the raft. And it seems to work as well. That's the amazing thing about it, is it does actually seem to work. So next up, I want to build this ramp here, just up a bit so that I can take a look at the next bit. There. Right. I get to here, and I want to remove that one. And I also want to remove that one. Right, that's removed the middle piece of floor only. It hasn't removed any of the rest of it. That's interesting to note. And we can remove that, so that will remove all of that. And then I can come back down here. And now, I've got this front one. If I remove that one there, that takes everything out. That takes all the rest of it out. And I take that one. I've still got the side joined piece of floor as well. So that one's now gone. If I take that one out, the whole lot does disintegrate, which we'd kind of expect. Now, if I move in here, I've got this pillar up, and I remove that one. That does indeed remove the entire piece of floor. So that's not very helpful. That's not really very useful for what we want. But this bit up here, this is the important bit. This is the bit that I think is actually quite handy for us to know. If I go there, right, so we go for thatch roof. Oop, no, I don't want to, I'll remove that. And then I go to here. So I'll do thatch roof along here. And I'm going to do 4 of them like this. And I'm actually going to go up two spaces like this. Okay. So we'll go up 4. And then I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to do the same again. So the ramp is moving on upwards. And we keep going along here like this. There. And 1 there. And then I can switch over and I can go back to wooden flooring and I can do a double floor out here. I got all the support that I need for a double floor. Then I go back to doing the ramp, the thatch roof. We do that. This is all ways that I can... what I'm doing is I'm looking at a way that I can raise the level of the raft by a considerable margin without having to use scrap. So without having to resort to using nails. The idea is that I can do this without having to use any nails at all, and so we're not so reliant on scrap for all of our building projects. But at the same time, we're able to make our raft considerably bigger than it is right now. That's what I'd like to be able to do. And scrap is the expensive bit. Wood and leaves, we get loads of them. We get absolutely loads and loads of them. They are not a problem to get. It's only... something else I'd like to see, actually, is thatched flooring. If we could see some thatched flooring built into this game, that would also be absolutely spectacular. I'd like to remove that ramp, the diving platform over there. I kind of really want to take it down. I think part of the lag I'm getting is to do with that one. Go over here to thatched roof again, and... there we go. Yeah, see, I'm definitely getting lag issues. Part of it, I think, is what I'm building right here. But I think the other part is to do with that ramp. I think that is definitely contributing towards it. Let's take this over there. Yeah, I think one of the things they added in was that we can no longer kill the shark in creative. I think that was something that was added in. You know, I'm not actually 100% certain on that, though. But I think killing the shark in creative is no longer possible. And I think that was done in an effort to reduce lag for when you're making a really big project. So we've done that. We've gone all the way along. Now, this is the only downside to this is that even though we're not using nails, it is quite expensive in resources. I mean, we have found that we can remove every other layer of resources in order to make this work. And we should be able to do that all the way up through the entire build, which will make it a little bit easier. So we do get some refunds on the resource use, the resources used. But we're not going to get we're not going to be getting loads of it, are we? There's not going to be masses being refunded because you only get like half of it. So I'll come along here. Let me just finish doing out this layer, and then we'll be able to put the next ones on, and then we can see what we can remove. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. What do you think of me playing the new Conan Exiles game for a bit instead of playing this one? I wouldn't be playing it on a server. I have no intention of playing that game on a server with the official server settings. It seems that it is quite similar to Ark in that you can have your own server and you can change the admin settings on it a bit to make gathering of resources and things a little bit easier. And I figured that would probably be a better way to play it because that game is very, very intensive when it comes to gathering resources and stuff, from what I've been able to gather. So, did you get that? The whole, gather? Okay, never mind. Now, looking at that from the side, that's quite a lot of resources that we've used in order to be able to get up here. But we can now run up here, and we've got a big platform hanging out over the side, right? There's a lot of space here. We can use this. And also, I mean, if I remove this one here, that one, that does stay there. That one does stay intact. And I remove that one. I can't remove this one. Oh, I can. Okay. Can I now remove all of the ones on the side? I'm curious. If I remove... what happens if I remove that one? I can... that stays. That one can go. And it can go. So then... I can remove one of these. I don't even need to remove one of those. We can use this as this is scaffolding. This is temporary scaffolding. We can bring that up like that, and then I come out here and I get this. We'll go for the wooden wall. Actually, I'm going to go for the wooden wall. Yeah. No. Wooden wall with a window. Like that. Right. We've got a wooden wall with a window. And I'm going to rotate that one round. That's going to go there. And it's going to go there like that. And then I want another one in here. There, wooden wall with a window. So I've now got an actual platform that I am building all the way through like that. And build that one out there. And I'll put that one up there as well. And it's coming all the way down through here. Right? I've actually got like a proper platform that is being built all the way back through. How much further I can remove this? So yeah, what do you think of the idea of me playing Conan for a bit? Is this something you'd like to see, or is it something you're thinking probably not, actually? Thanks very much. I think that it could be an interesting game to play, Conan Exiles. For those of you who've not seen it, it's a new game that has only just recently been released. It's a survival type game, and it's quite extreme. It is an extreme survival game. And I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't be actually playing it on server settings, because apparently it takes a lot of time and resources and effort and so on in order to be able to make it efficient and to make it work well with the full resources available on the servers. But if you don't want to do that, if you're willing to like do it a little bit differently, then it can be a very interesting game to play. See, that's as much as we can come out underneath. And then you look up on the top, and we've got this whole extra piece that we're all the way stuck out on the side. This is looking good. This is actually starting to look really good. Let's come down here. And there, that is... Oops. That's essentially what we're trying to do. We would build that one up over there. Let me go over this way a minute. Let's build some foundation out here a minute, and we can take a better look at this. Okay, that is looking very cool. Go to raised floor. Oh, I see. If I... Right. I can build and like do it at the same time. Kind of almost exactly the same as Minecraft works. Yeah, so I'd like some sort of thoughts and suggestions. What do you think of me playing Conan Exiles for a while? It's a very, very different game to what we're playing right now, but I think it could be quite interesting. It is a survival game, and I think that survival games are, you know, we're starting to have a lot of fun with them. The one that I said, the Green Hell, I think that one in particular is going to be a lot of fun, but at the same time, I'm not sure when it's coming out. We could have to wait a few months. So we could maybe go and play this Conan Exiles game for a bit first and see how that works out. That is a long, long way up. It's a good diving platform, though. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do. Right. Right. Ah. Oh, that is very cool. That is so cool. We can do any colour we want. Alright, so I see. It's like literally... Well, I don't imagine it's like that in a game. Let's go for a middle one there. And then... like that. And then round to the next one. Actually, I need to do this better. I need to do... We got room for improvement here. We go to that one. And then that one. Oh, I've already done that one. And then that's the yellow. So then this one is that yellow. And then we go to orange. And then it's night time, so we need to take a break. I haven't actually made a paint mill yet. Let's do that. We'll make a paint mill and we'll put this one down so that we can just take a look at it. So, why does... Why won't that just go down on the deck? Does that need... What was that? Right, that's got to go over... Oh, I see. Right, so that's got to go over the edge. And then you like, put the ingredients in. And... so then what? What now? Put the flowers in, I guess. And then, like, the water or something. Okay, there is a lot of water coming over this deck. There is a lot of water coming over this deck. Let's see if we can go up here. Come on. Go on. We can do it. So, yes, take a break from Raft for a while until they do some more updates and play a different survival game. I was thinking Conan Exiles until such time as a Green Hell becomes available. Then play Green Hell, and then we come back to this one later on once they've added a load more stuff. So give me some thoughts and opinions down below. I'm also looking at another game to replace as well instead of Farmer's Dynasty, because Farmer's Dynasty has had almost no updates for absolutely ages, so I'm looking for something to replace that one with as well. So we've got a couple of new games going to be coming. I'm interested in hearing what you'd like me to play. I don't want to play pure farming, and I'm not all that taken with that game. It's too much similar to other games. We've sort of had a look at some of the novelties, but yeah, there's not really enough there to keep it interesting. Farmer's Dynasty, like I say, it doesn't have enough updates. We've already covered most of the content. There are a few bigger machines, but it's not really vastly different gameplay enough to warrant me doing it. And then we've also got Farm Manager, which I've only just stopped doing, and yeah, we're kind of getting fed up with that one as well. So we're looking at something different. Farming Simulator, I'm ruling that one out because I already play enough of that each week, and I don't want to get absolutely fed up with it. So I'm not doing that one either. So yeah, something to replace Raft with for a while until such time as we've got some more updates. I think that would be a really good idea and a sensible thing to do because of the sheer... Ooh, okay. Quite make it there off to the side. Yeah, it'd be something rather sensible to do because of the sheer quantity of stuff that we've got to do at the moment. If we would move on, and like there's a lot of other games that I'd like to try and play. Oh, this paints both sides. It actually paints both sides. I went through and I've used all the different colours here, by the way. That's something that I did. I was just waiting for the rain to stop a little bit so we could look at it better. And we could admire it a little bit better. But apparently we cannot. So that is all the colours of the bow. But it's not all the colours of the bow. All I've done is I've used the middle line all the way around. So we've got darker and lighter shades of all of them as well. So like I can do that one, and instead of that red there, it's actually a darker red. Which, yeah, I prefer this one here. And then you've got a lighter one here, which is more of a pink. But, yeah, so, yeah, I like the middle ones. I like that they're stronger colours. So there is our rainbow. And it does actually look quite fantastic. I like this rainbow. I really do. I'm just waiting for the weather to stop. So yeah, game suggestions. That's what we're after. I want game suggestions. What sort of games do you want me to play? Have you got any games in particular you want to play? I'm not doing more Farming Simulator, and I'm ruling out some of the other farming games as well, because we've either played them and gotten bored with them, or there's not enough content in them to justify keeping going. This one, I could try making a few different things for people, if you've got some suggestions of stuff you'd like me to try and make. But I think we have covered a lot of what is available in this game for now, and I'd rather stop playing before everybody gets completely fed up to the back teeth with it, rather than waiting until after everybody's fed up, because, quite frankly, for me as a YouTuber, it's better to stop before you're all fed up than it is after, because if I wait until after, you've already gone and found someone who's doing something a bit better than what I'm doing right now, and that's not really what we want. So this little method here, I'm going to do one more episode that's going to be on our main raft. We'll do this out of creative mode, and we're going to try this little structure that we've tried building here, and we're going to see how well that works out for us. See what we can do. I can go up for a platform, and if you're just taking it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then we can build like a little room off the side. And it's going to be really hanging out over the edge as well, which I think is going to be very, very cool. I'm quite looking forward to trying that one out. But anyway, that is all we got time for today. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Driftgar. Goodbye, and see you later.